Shalom, 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 shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Yahweh is the Most High God, and Yahushai is who the world inly calls Jesus the Christ. The Rakakwadash is the Holy Spirit in Paleo-Hebrew. And double honors to the elders who rule well through the Spirit, teaching His word and believing His word, Lord willing that they can continue to be diligent and sincere in His word. And a mighty shalom to the hopeful elect that are scattered four corners of the earth, teaching His word and believing His word, Lord willing that they can continue to endure and be sincere in the same spirit. Shalom to the Akwatiyam that are believers of the faith. Lord willing, you can continue to pursue your lot, which is being a loving and silent and virtuous wife. Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith, right? This is just motivation. End time motivation. That's what I call it. End time motivation. I'm only giving you a few precepts. You just hang on to them to motivate yourself. You know, Lord willing, it bring you to other verses, which is many verses that we can go to. But let's go to Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, verse 1 and 2. It says, "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for," right? Because this is going to be a strange salvation, right? A lot of people, of course, you're not going to see it. You're not going to see it in the scriptures because it wasn't given to you. This is a mystery. But you got the United States and other places talking about UFOs, unidentified aircrafts, but in the scriptures, those are the chariots, the vehicles of the angels, right? That look like a whirlwind, you know, a circled disc, right? I had another one, Wisdom of Solomon, the 18th chapter, verse 15, and it says, "Thy almighty word," which is Yahushua when we go to St. John, the 1st chapter, "Thy almighty word leaped down from heaven out of thy royal throne as a fierce man of war into the midst of a land of destruction," right? And that land that is going to be fit for destruction is Babylon, you know, aka also known as America, right? It's going to be wiped off the face of the earth, right? It's going to be a lake of fire, you know? And this is what you should be praying and hoping for, right? Instead of thinking and hoping for $6 million or 6 figures, right? Or be the boss of a business. Now, hey, all praises if you make it to being a boss, but the saints is hoping for that salvation, you know? They want that salvation. Say it again. They want that salvation. This is Isaiah 66, starting at verse 15. It says, "For behold, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind," right? Those are them chariots, those horses, that power, "to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire," right? It's going to be those nukes, but it's going to be those laser beams, right? I got to get a side precept real quick. Luke, the 12th chapter. Luke chapter 12, I believe it's 12, verse 49, and it reads, "I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will lie if it already be kindled?" Because America is going to already be going through shit, already going through hell, because you got the MOTB, you got Jacob's trouble, man. The love of many is going to wax cold. Back to Isaiah chapter 66, verse 16, "For by fire and by his sword will he plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, shall be many," right? Pleading with all flesh, he's judging, he's basically judging the nations, right? Including the children of Israel, right? "They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, the abomination and the mouse, shall be consumed together, saith the Lord," right? And we already know, I mean, most of y'all might know, when you go to Amos 9 and 8, the Lord's eye is upon the sinful kingdom, and his eyes go to and fro in the earth. He's watching, right? Joel 3:2, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel when they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. Because it's going to be a huge war. A lot of people are going to be crossing the Euphrates River, right? Israel is going to be in chaos. America is going to be in chaos. All the nations is going to really be pointing all their missiles at America. Jeremiah 51:7, the nations are mad, but it's all Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that's building up that anger, right? Isaiah 3:13, the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai standeth up to plead and standeth to judge the people. He's judging all the people, right? And the elect is going to get saved out of that. Scarcely saved, but the 2/3, you're going to be in that bullshit. I don't want to be you. I don't want that, right? I don't want that, right? This is why you have to desire to be of that elect. I'm going to get one more and I got to go back to work, man. I got to, right? This is Revelations, the 18th chapter, going straight to the point. I'm going to start at 18. It says, and cried, let me start at 17, in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company and the ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea stood afar off, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? And they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, at last, that great city wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness, for in 1 hour she is made desolate. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for God have avenged you on her. Right? The Lord is going to set the record straight on behalf of himself and for the elect. Right? The elect that he put on this earth to endure this long suffering, endure this long captivity. Right? Lord willing, we of this number. Right? Meditate hard on this picture, and Lord willing, you're beamed up when Yahweh Shai come with that fire, and when fire is sent by the missiles to this place, you know. So I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, Barakat Yahweh, Barakat Yahweh Shai. And again, the title of this lesson is Motivation of the End Times. Shalom.